So, Pastor Surprise, it was tremendous to hear the chicken multiplication
Yes.
miracle and the food multiplication miracle. We just love hearing about how God comes alongside and works in supernatural ways when we run out of our own resources, how he comes in with his resources. And we know Heidi says there's always enough.
Yes.
Just give us another example.
Another example is also a chicken again. Georgian bought the chicken, but he bought it in Pretoria in South Africa.
Right.
And then when he bought the chicken there in Pretoria in South Africa, now this time he bought in quantity. Well, we hired the plane in Pretoria to transport the chicken to Mozambique.
Wow.
And these are the frozen chickens.
Yeah.
And when those guys came bringing the chicken, when they arrived in Beira, the chicken got caught by the custom.
Oh no.
Yes, the custom got the chicken, and then they had an argument with the pilot, and then later on they decided just to drop the chicken right there on open air in the heat, and that pilot returned to Pretoria.
Right.
We were just calling, we were in Mokuba that time, me and Roland,
yes.
And then we were calling the driver, saying no, because this guy, they called me, and then so on. I just dropped the chicken here at the airport in Beira. Well, apparently he was ill, was sick with AIDS. We prayed over him, over the phone, that pilot got AIDS free, he got healed.
Gosh, that's amazing.
And then the chicken is still there at the airport. The following day, me and Roland, we flew in small aeroplane.
Yes.
We went there to Beira there. When we arrived there, we met the customer guys, and finally those guys, I knew them. And talk to them and say, oh, I'm sorry, we didn't know that the chicken was yours, and so on. All the chicken is there, you can get your chicken. They apologized, and then so on.
Right.
We started loading the chicken into the aeroplane, and because it was very small, we packed it, and then the aeroplane was flying like this.
Oh
so me and Roland, we have to push to keep the level of aeroplane. I'm not a pilot. He was a pilot, so he was telling me, push, and then we were pushing, we pushed, and then when it is very hard here, it was releasing itself, and then it was going like this. So later on, we landed in Mokuba, and we had a wonderful party. The chicken was still frozen for 2 days on the open air on the heat.
So even though you're in the tropical heat,
the chicken stayed and remained frozen. The pilot got healed.
Wow, that's amazing.
That is what God is doing in Africa. And it's not only in Africa. God wants to do it even here, but to the simple people.
Yes. So it's humble, childlike faith, hunger for God.
Yes.
Simple trust.
Simple trust.
Fantastic. Pastor Surprise, thank you so much for what you're doing in the work of God in Mozambique, and for sharing what God's been doing with us here in Chiswick. God bless you.
Amen. Thank you so much.